Okay, hello, good afternoon, everyone. So, whoever are there with me right now, so just half an hour after that, I'll end this session also. So, I can see here, I don't know who all are the Ankit Sa, I can see message retracted. I don't know what happened to him. Okay, so what we are going to do is that first of all, you must understand this topic properly, sorry, syllabus properly. What all you have to do. What all you have to do, number one, you must go through the question paper properly. I think you all have gone through it. So civics, there will be three questions, 10 marks each, civics, and you have the liberty to do any two. And so two topics are there, legislature, executive and judiciary is there. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Okay, thank you very much. So, for confirming that I am audible, so what we have to do is that from civics, three questions are there. No need to worry at all. If you are left with limited time, then please go through the first two chapters properly. Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha merged together. Go through it, and then the third one, that is Supreme Court, that you can go through it. Okay. Okay. Hi to everyone. Okay. So let's start with the civics. We'll touch, okay, and we'll move on. So you can see here, union legislature, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha is there, then union executive, the president, the vice president is there, and judiciary, Supreme Court, High Court and subordinate court are there. So can anybody tell me, whoever are watching, which one to do? Which topic should I do right now, so that it can save time, because it's not that you have not touched anything which you want me to do right now. Within 10 minutes I'll complete that particular topic. Okay, judiciary you want? Judiciary, okay. Okay, 1 in 3, 1 in 3, 1 in 3, 1 in 3, judiciary you want? Okay, 1 in 3, 1 in 3, judiciary you want? Okay, first of all, we'll start with the Lok Sabha and then I'll do judiciary. Okay, will that be okay? Lok Sabha, then I'll do Supreme Court. Will that be okay? Okay, then I request you to please share this message to other friends, those who are sleeping right now, so that they will also join, so that it will be helpful for them also. Okay, please share it. Share this link to your friends, those who are sleeping right now. Okay, so that it will be helpful for them. Okay, let's start. So we'll start with Lok Sabha first. Okay, Lok Sabha, let us move over here. Okay, Lok Sabha. First of all, composition, no need to get confused. 550 is the maximum seats in Lok Sabha. So don't get confused what is mentioned in your book. So it is 550. Keep it in your mind. The total strength of Lok Sabha is 550. At present, we have only 543. Just remember, okay, highlight. 550 members, seats are there. Okay. Then 20 members. So altogether 550 seats are there. Out of 550 seats, 530 represents states and not more than 20 represents union territories. That is all about the composition of Lok Sabha. Okay. Now what is the term of Lok Sabha? Very simple, 5 years. Okay. Then who can dissolve the Lok Sabha? It can be dissolved by the president, as well as it can be dissolved on the request of prime minister. Okay, that can be done. So what are the qualification required? Any 4 qualification, you go through it. Okay, any four. I am not going to waste my time. So what are the procedures followed in the parliament? Number one, different sessions are there. Altogether, how many sessions are there? There are 3 sessions. How many sessions? 3 sessions are there. The first one is budget session, second one is monsoon session, third one is winter session. Okay, now if you might be asked, what is mean by quorum? What is mean by quorum? The quorum, what is mean by quorum? Quorum means 1/10 of total member is known as quorum. That means minimum number of members required in order to start the proceedings of the house. What is mean by question hour? Okay, question hour, the first 1 hour is reserved for asking questions with the government. The next one, what is mean by adjournment motion? Okay, adjournment motion is an extraordinary procedure which leads discussing the matter of public importance. Let me tell you, the program is decided well in advance, but if certain emergency arises, then that can be discussed keeping aside all the important businesses of the house. Okay, so what all can be the point? Dacoity can be there, occurrence of disastrous natural calamity, communal tensions can also be there. Okay, now what is mean by no confidence motion? What is mean by no confidence motion? Okay, simple. No confidence, the proposal with express lack of confidence. This is the sentence. That means the government, that means opposition loses control. That means confidence from the government. A motion passed against the government when they lose confidence in the government. Okay, so if the motion of no confidence is passed, then definitely government will fall. Okay, now next one. Dacoity meaning? Okay, dacoity means earlier in the villages and all, no, like a gang of robbers used to come, capture the house and loot all everything whatever you have in your household. Okay, all the jewelries, papers and all, cash and all. Okay, everything they come in group and they take away. That is called dacoity. Okay, earlier times this was very famous. You might have seen, no, like Sole movie and all, in that dacoits were there, dakus were there. They used to plan, they used to choose the house. This is the house we are going to attack. Okay, now next one, speaker. Who is the speaker? The speaker is the presiding officer of the house. Okay, who is the present speaker? Om Birla is the present speaker. What are the functions? Any four functions, you can go through it. Okay, speaker maintains decorum and discipline. Okay, speaker maintains decorum and discipline. What is it? Okay, decorum and discipline. All bills passed by Lok Sabha has to be signed by the speaker. Speaker decides whether the bill is a money bill or not. That is decided. Okay, now next one. Any four. Rajya Sabha. What is the composition of Rajya Sabha? 250 is the composition. 12 members are nominated by the president, and remaining 238 are elected by the state assemblies. Okay, qualification, everything is same, just change the age. They are 25, here 30, here 30. Okay, now election. How are the members of Rajya Sabha elected? The members of Rajya Sabha are elected by state legislative assembly. What is the tenure of Rajya Sabha? Rajya Sabha has no term. In class we have already discussed about it. Rajya Sabha has no term at all. Rajya Sabha has no term because it is a permanent body. Rajya Sabha is a permanent house. It cannot be dissolved. It never be dissolved. Okay, but every second year, 1/3 of the members retire and new member comes in. The member has a term of 6 years. So half an hour I'll do. The presiding officer of Rajya Sabha is the vice president. The vice president by default is the ex-office chairperson of Rajya Sabha. Okay. Now the powers and functions of Union Parliament. Legislative power, only 2 you do it. Sorry, 3 you do it. Okay. From your textbook also you can do it. Already notes are given to you. You go through that. Now next one, Union Executive we are not doing right now. So Rajya Sabha is special powers of Rajya Sabha. Also this we have to do. Control over the executive. The parliament exercises control over the executive passing this point, by passing no confidence motion, by question hour, debate, discussion. Okay, and even a motion of no confidence is also passed by the executive in order to control the executive by the Lok Sabha. Special powers of Rajya Sabha. Number one, this point sometimes students get confused. You can see here. Yeah, a new all India services, okay, in the interest of the nation can be created by Rajya Sabha. Okay. Okay, now next one, special powers of Lok Sabha. Okay, done. What are the special powers of Lok Sabha? Motion of no confidence can be moved only in Lok Sabha. Government is formed only in Lok Sabha. Government can resign only in Lok Sabha. Money bill can only be introduced in Lok Sabha. Okay, if there is a deadlock over ordinary bill, the will of the Lok Sabha prevail. The power of the Lok Sabha will prevail. Okay. Okay, now let us move on to judiciary. Sajid, are you there? Where it is? Judiciary, Supreme Court. Okay. The Union Judiciary, Supreme Court. Are you there? Nobody is there. Everybody went to sleep. Okay. So, Union Judiciary. Union Judiciary, Supreme Court is the apex court. Do you remember I explained you this chapter? Explain this chapter in the smart room. Okay, Judiciary, Supreme Court is the apex court. Supreme Court, High Court, subordinate court. If you understand Supreme Court properly, then there is no problem at all in understanding State High Court. Slight differences are there. First one, composition. So 33 judges are there. I did not check right now, but till I prepared these notes and edited it, it was 33 judges. 33 including, 33 plus Chief Justice, 34. Okay, 34. Appointment, judges are appointed by the President of India in consultation with the senior most judges of Supreme Court. Okay, then next one, qualification, most important. Most of the students get confused. What are the qualification required? The first qualification, the person must be a citizen of India. Second one is a person should have at least 10 years of experience as an advocate of any of the High Court. And the last one is 5 years as a judge, 10 years as an advocate. 5 years judge and 10 years as an advocate. Remember 5, 10, remember. Okay. So if you are asked what are the qualifications required, first you write person must be a citizen of India. Second one you write down person must be advocate for at least 10 years, or person must be a judge of any of the High Court for how many years? 5 years. Tenure and removal. The judges can be removed by the process called impeachment. Okay. And what is the tenure of the judges? The judges can remain in office until the age of 65. 65. Remember, 65 is the age. 65 is the age. 65 is the age. 65 is the age. Okay. 65 is the age. Then next one, move on. Original jurisdiction. What is meant by original jurisdiction? The cases which comes to Supreme Court at the first instance is known as original jurisdiction. Now, what type of cases come? Number one, dispute between central government and state government. Dispute between government of India on one side and one or more state on other side. Dispute between two or more states. Or the last one, if it is related to the enforcement of fundamental rights. Very, very easy. Original jurisdiction. Dispute between central government and the state government. Dispute between two states, and if there is a encroachment of fundamental rights. Encroachment of fundamental rights. Okay. Now the next one. Appellate jurisdiction. What is, first of all, you must know what is meant by appellate jurisdiction. The cases which comes to Supreme Court at the first instance is known as appellate jurisdiction. Done. Okay. Now the cases which comes from lower court to the higher court. Okay, that is known as appellate jurisdiction. So what all cases are there which can come to the Supreme Court? Which can come to Supreme Court? First one is appeal in the civil case. So if there is a cases disputes related to, what is this? Cases related to property, marriage, money, contract, service. These are civil cases which can be moved to the higher court. Okay, then next one is appeals in the criminal cases. If a high court sets aside appeal or order of acquittal passed by lower court or awards death sentence, just remember this part. Okay, wait. This part, death sentence, awards death sentence to accuse, he may bring an appeal to Supreme Court. Suppose, for example, any of the lower court has awarded death sentence, then the person can go to Supreme Court in the form of appeal. Okay, if there is any constitutional cases related to civil disputes or concerning any crime, that also can go. Simple thing is that if you are not satisfied with the verdict given by the lower court, you can go to the higher court, and that process is known as appellate jurisdiction. That means Supreme Court can hear the cases which comes to it through appeal. Okay, now next one, advisory function. Simple, one sentence. President has the right. That means president can seek advice from the Supreme Court. President, just remember, president can seek advice from the Supreme Court on some legal matters. Okay, but Supreme Court is not bound to give advice. Suppose, for example, president wants advice from Supreme Court is not bound to give advice. And secondly, if given, it is not bound by the president to follow. Okay, the precedents are like that. Now, what is meant by court of record? Each and every proceedings are recorded well in advance. Each and every proceedings are recorded in the court. Why? For future evidences and recorded for future reference and testimony evidence. Like this is helpful for the law students as well as lawyers who refer those similar cases which had already taken place long time back. They can refer that. So for that, record is very, very important. Okay. Next one, revisory jurisdiction. Supreme Court, revisory means Supreme Court can revise its own judgment, because human beings are fallible, no? They can make wrong judgment. Later on, if they realize that no, something mistake has corrupted, then they can reverse the judgment. Okay. If new evidences arises or comes in the case, then they can revise the judgment. Okay. What is meant by judicial review? The power of judicial review is very, very important. Okay, that means, as you know that laws are passed in the legislature, but can be checked by Supreme Court if asked by a person or a group of person regarding its validity. If the law passed by legislature is not as per the constitution, then it can be declared as null and void by the Supreme Court. That is known as judicial review. So one thing we must keep in mind, that not all the laws are checked. Only those laws which are challenged in the court, or a part of law which is challenged in the court. Okay, done. Now see here, Supreme Court we have already done. Now similarly, how many high courts are there right now? 25 high courts are there. Okay, how many high courts are there? 25 high courts are there. Okay, what is the composition? So it depends upon state to state. Like Supreme Court, there is only one Supreme Court. So composition we know, 34 including the Chief Justice. But here 28 high courts are there. So every high court has different composition depending upon its cases. Okay, there can be common high court also. By 28 states are there, only 25 high courts are there. So some of the courts had a jurisdiction over 2 or 3 states. Okay, like the state of Punjab, Haryana and Union Territory government Chandigarh, they are given one common court, Chandigarh. Okay, like Guwahati High Court, just imagine Guwahati High Court has a jurisdiction over 7 northeastern states, 7. So Assam, Nagaland, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Tripura, Arunachal Pradesh. So all these people, if they had to go to High Court, they had to go to Guwahati High Court. Okay, how are the judges of High Court appointed? They are appointed by the president. Okay, if they had the chief justice, then chief justice will be consulted. Qualification similar, slight difference. So he or she should be a citizen of India, number one. Second one, he or she should have held of judicial office for how many years? 10 years. And here again, he or she should have been an advocate in one or more high court for at least how many years? 10 years. So here 10 judicial office 10 years, advocate how many years? 10 years. Done. So what is the tenure of the judges? So there Supreme Court judges tenure is 65, here 62. Okay, what are the powers of High Court? Original power, original jurisdiction, appellate jurisdiction, court of record is same, revisory jurisdiction is also same. Okay, the next one, in this one you go through it. Okay, Constitution empowers Supreme Court and High Court to issue writs. What is meant by habeas corpus? Go through it. To have a body, mandamus, command or an order. What is the meaning of mandamus? Command or an order from superior court to the subordinate court. Prohibition, that means it is an order issued by superior court to forbid subordinate court or tribunal from proceeding the case which is beyond its jurisdiction. That means Supreme Court cannot look into the case which is not under its jurisdiction, so that they are prohibited. Then quo warranto is also there. Quo warranto means if someone has illegally held office, then he can be removed through this quo warranto. Then certiorari, to be informed of what is going on. What is the meaning of certiorari? To be informed of what is going on. Okay, now once again last one. Okay, you only told judiciary, then judiciary subordinate court. Simple. Which is the highest district court? Which is the highest district court at the district level? Civil court. Court of district judge. Court of district judge is the highest civil court. Then which is the highest criminal court at the district? Session court. Session court. Done. This is important. Which is the highest civil court? District court. Sorry, court of district judge. Court of district judge is the highest civil court. And second one, session court. Now distinction between court of district judge and session court. This one you have to go through it. Number one, district judge, it is the highest civil court. Session judge, it is the highest criminal court. Done. District judge presides over it. Here session judge presides over it. Okay, what type of cases are heard in the district court? Like civil court of district judge, cases related to civil cases, land, property, marriage, all these are done. Okay, now next one is what is mean by Lok Adalat? Lok Adalat means people's court. What is mean by Lok Adalat? Lok Adalat means people's court. So here one thing remember, first Lok Adalat was held in Delhi on 6th October 1985. Okay, now next one, what are the advantages of Lok Adalat? It gives quick and inexpensive justice. It reduces the workload of higher court. It clears the backlog of the cases. Okay, now you can see here, as of November 2024, the key figures, see here, who is the speaker of Lok Sabha? Om Birla. Who is the chairman of Rajya Sabha? Jagdeep Dhankar. Who is the prime minister of our country? Narendra Modi. Who is the chief justice of India? Sanjeev Khanna. I think yes, this is a picture I got it long time back. Yes, his tenure is till May 13, 2025. May 13, 2025. So present Chief Justice of India is Sanjeev Khanna, and before Sanjeev Khanna it was D.Y. Chandrachud. Okay, so these are already lined up. Who will be the next Chief Justice? See this: Justice B.R. Gavi, Justice Suryakant, Justice Bikram Nath, and then B.M. Nagaratan. Then they are expected to be. Okay, so these are the ones. So who is the present Chief Justice? Sanjeev Khanna. So we have come to the end of civics. Any queries related to civics? Fast. It's 4:46. Fast. Any queries? No queries? Okay, thank you. So all the best for your tomorrow's exam. ICSC history and civics is going to be a very good day for you. Okay, the paper will be very easy for you. As I've explained you in the class, I've revised in the class. Okay, everything has been done. The only thing is that this time I did not give you printed notes, because this time you wrote your own notes, and that is more important than printed notes. History. Anybody wants history? History first. Okay, history last chapter will do. Okay, so first World War, rise of dictatorship. Second World War, United Nations non-aligned movement. So I will suggest you go through chapter number 4 and 5, United Nation and non-aligned movement properly. Okay, so let us go through it. Who is this Prayus Rai Bemgo? I don't know who this boy is. So let's start, so that our time is also not there, because I am on fast and 4:40 already. Okay, half an hour I can give you right now. Okay, First World War will do later on. Will not do. Will do United Nations non-aligned movement, because time is also not there. Okay. Yes, United Nation organization. Okay, what were the objectives of United Nation? When was United Nation formed? When was United Nation formed? Okay, 24th October 1945 United Nation was formed. Okay, which day is celebrated as UN Day? So 24th October is celebrated as UN Day. Okay, now what were the objectives? Okay. Yes, 24 October 1945. I said 1945. 24th October 1945. Okay. Now, what were the objectives and purposes of UNO? To save the coming generation from the scourge of war, to develop faith and fundamental rights, to develop conditions under justice, to achieve international cooperation, to promote social progress. Done. Okay. Done. Now General Assembly composition and function. So in your syllabus also it is asked, no, composition and function. So what is the composition of General Assembly? All the members of UNO are the members of General Assembly. All the peace loving nations are the member of General Assembly. Okay. Okay. Now next one, what are the functions of General Assembly? Number one, to discuss everything in order to maintain peace, to regulate the working of other organs of UNO, because other organs are also there. Security Council is there, Trusteeship Council is there, many more are there, that also you can has to be regulated by General Assembly. Okay. Now one more thing, General Assembly is also known as the World Parliament. Okay, World Parliament. Okay. And every year in the month of September, okay, once in a year in the month of September, a session is held in which country can send how many representatives? 5 representatives can be sent to General Assembly. But 5 representative means they are representing one country, so they have one vote. How many votes? One vote. Whenever any decision are to be decision has to be decided, then definitely one vote India also has. Okay. Now next one, any 4 you remember function of General Assembly? Any 4? Simple: maintain peace, to approve the budget, See here, approve the budget. Okay, elect non-permanent members of Security Council. Enough, done. Okay. Now next one, Security Council. Composition of Security Council. Security Council is composed of 15 members. How many members? How many members? Security Council. As I am going to hide this one. Tell me who all are the permanent members of Security Council. Write down fast. Who all are the permanent members of Security Council? 5 countries are there. 5 countries are there. In short, you write down fast. Anybody? Nobody. Okay. Just 5 seconds. Okay, then you can see here. So all together, okay, very good, Sajid. Very good, very good, very good. Yes, very good. Okay, now all together 15 members are there. All together 15 members are there. 5 out of 15 members are permanent and 10 are non-permanent. But 10 non-permanent members are elected by General Assembly for how many years? 2 years. Just remember how many years? 2 years. Okay. And they have the veto power. What is mean by veto? Veto means power to say no. Okay. Which are the countries? USA, France, Russia and China. USA, UK, France, Russia and China. Okay, very good. You all know it. Okay, do you find this session helpful or simply I am wasting your time? Because already you all have studied. If yes, then I'll continue, or else I'll stop the session so that you can study on your own. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Okay, next one, Security Council. Security Council. Okay, done. So what are the functions? Any 4? To maintain international peace, to investigate the dispute, to try to seek peaceful solutions, then to even ask members to use economic sanctions. This much. Any 4, okay? Because there is no 5 marks. 3, 4, 3 or 4, 3, 3. Okay? So 4 points. Done. Next one, International Court of Justice. So here, last time in the pre-board also many of you have made mistake. So altogether 15 judges are there. How many judges are there? 15 judges are there. 15 judges are there. Okay, how many judges are there in International Court of Justice? 15 judges are there. And what is the term of the judges? 9 years. The judges of International Court of Justice, in short known as ICJ, 9 years. Okay, and every third year 1/3 judges retire. So remember, 15 judges are there, 9-year term is there. Okay, every 3 years 1/3 retires. Okay, where is this International Court of Justice? Headquarter of International Court of Justice? It is Hague, that is in Netherlands. Done. What are the functions of ICJ, International Court of Justice? The main function of ICJ is to settle interstate disputes. Okay. Then the court settles dispute relating international treaties. What they do? Dispute international treaties. Dispute between interpretation of international law. Okay. This you can go through it. Many of you have written also. Now, what are the agencies of UNO? First one, UNICEF, when it was established, 1946. Where is the headquarter? New York headquarter. Okay, function to assist the countries providing nutritious food, to take care of women and children, to provide funds for training and sanitation workers, to undertake universal child immunization program. Done. Next one, WHO. Okay, WHO, and 7th of April 1948 is always celebrated as World Health Day. 7th April 1948 observed as World Health Day. World Health Day. The next one, what are the functions? To promote and coordinate research in the field of health, to set international standard for food, water, to bring about improvement of standard nutrition. Then to assist the government on request to provide safe drinking water to specified areas. Done. Next one. Function of UNESCO. Function, first of all, when it was formed, 1946. Where is the headquarter of UNESCO? Paris. So, okay, now done. Okay. Paris. What is the full form of UNESCO? United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. Am I right? (457). Now, non-aligned movement. Non-aligned movement. The name of the architect of non-aligned movement. First of all, who were the architect of NAM? If you forget everything, doesn't matter. Jawaharlal Nehru, you will remember. Okay, Jawaharlal Nehru, the Prime Minister of India, President Marcel Broz Tito of Yugoslavia, Abdul Nasir of Egypt, and Sukarno, President Sukarno of Indonesia. They are the architect of NAM. They are the architect of NAM. Okay, what is mean by non-aligned movement? What is mean by non-aligned? So you know it. When was this one? You remember the first NAM summit was held at Belgrade in 1961. Where it was held? Yugoslavia. Where it was held? Yugoslavia. Where it was held? Yugoslavia. Okay. Now next one. Objectives of NAM, very simple: to abolish imperialism, to maintain world peace, to promote disarmament. Okay, then to help UNO to work properly. Done. Now the Panchil. So Panchil, you may be asked the 5 principles of Panchil. Number 1, mutual respect for each other's territorial integrity and sovereignty, mutual non-aggression, mutual non-interference, equality and mutual benefit, peaceful coexistence. Done. And the last one is disarmament. Like for example, you have to reduce your arms. Okay, you are not allowed to pile up your country with lots and lots of arms and ammunitions. Keep the arms limited only for your defense. Okay, more than the required armament, more than your country's budget, if you buy arms and ammunitions, then that is going to be unhealthy for your nation, because the funds are directed towards purchasing weapons and ignoring other developmental works. Okay, so very simple. If all the world decides that from today onward we are not going to think about war, then the investment on weapon industry, investment on purchasing weapons will come down, and that money can be utilized for developing other infrastructure, schools, college and universities. Okay, armament, to purchase more and more arms. Disarmament means to reduce your arms. Okay, reduce purchasing of weapons. Okay, done. So this is the end. This is the end of civics. Civics we have already done. Okay, let us do one thing. Okay, what is this? Lok Adalat, from where it came? Just a minute. Icse. Okay, want to do MCQ on union legislature? You have to tell me the answer. Okay, just few minutes. Okay, union parliament MCQ, full screen. Single constitution is a feature of dash form of government. Anybody can answer first? Single constitution is a feature of dash form of government. Anybody? Monarchical, federal, unitary, none of the above. The answer is unitary. Next one. State government are neither an agent of central government nor do they derive their authority from it. They dash has an overriding position. What is that? Central government, state government, president, prime minister. Which one? Question number 3. Option number A, that is central government. Number 4. Central government, central and state government draw their authority from. Where do they draw their authority from? Constitution of India, people of India, Supreme Court, and the judiciary. From where? Central government and the state government draw their authority from. Which one? Constitution of India. People of India, Supreme Court, Judiciary. The answer is Constitution of India. The Constitution of India provides for a dash tier government. What type of government? 3-tier government. Okay. Okay, good one. Okay. How are the members? How are the members of Lok Sabha elected? Directly elected, indirectly elected, directly by citizens of the country, indirectly by the member of state legislature. Answer is directly elected by the people on the basis of universal adult franchise. Okay. The states are represented in Rajya Sabha on the basis of their. Okay. Acha, do you want this PDF? I'll send it to you. You keep on solving, or else leave it. Okay. Now next one. Multiple choice. Who heads the Council of Ministers? Prime. Okay. I'll send it to you directly. Okay. You can do it. Okay, Yasoda, I'll send it to you. Don't worry. Whoever wants, send me a message. I'll not send in the school group. Okay. Done. Okay. So anything you want? Any doubt? Any doubt? You want to clear? Okay, from Indian history, just I'm going to suggest you only what you have to do. Indian history, like for example, I think you might have gone through the specimen paper, no? Specimen paper is there, but you did not watch it. Please go through that. Mahatma Gandhi and the what I was doing, sorry. Okay, the Indian national movement, what you do is that I'll just choose some important chapters for the weak students. The rest of you have to do everything. Okay, now the first chapter you can do is from the first war of independence, that is the political causes, economic causes, military causes, okay, and the consequences you have to do. The next one, factors promoting the growth of nationalism in India, that one you go through it, okay. Then national movement during the this one, okay. Once again, these two chapters you do, okay. Okay, then 1, 2, 3 national movement and Mahatma Gandhi you can do non-cooperation and civil disobedience movement, okay. This one, okay. Quit India movement is also easy. Try this one. Altogether 5 questions will be asked. No, only 5 will be there. 5 questions will be asked. Okay, then I think time to wrap up. Time to wrap up. Wrap up. Gandhian era. Okay, Mahatma Gandhi and the national movement. First of all, non-cooperation movement. Okay, just a minute. Icse. Okay, Mahatma Gandhi and the national movement in short, fast. So, non-cooperation movement, what were the causes? First of all, Rowlatt Act, you have to go through it. Then there is Jallianwala Bagh tragedy. Rowlatt Act, why was Rowlatt Act passed? Rowlatt Act was passed in order to empower the police and the government to arrest and search anybody's house without a warrant. Okay. Then Jallianwala Bagh tragedy, you must remember 13th of April is very, very important because on this day a Jallianwala Bagh tragedy took place. And who was the villain? General Dyer was the villain. Okay. And another important cause of non-cooperation movement is the Khilafat movement. Okay, Khilafat movement. Khilafat movement. First World War, that means Khilafat movement, I think it's clear. That means that Muslims respected the Caliphs of Turkey as the religious head, and after the First World War, the position of the Caliphs declined and the Muslims were very close to the Britishers in India. They requested the British government to restore back the lost position of the Caliphs, but Britishers did not listen to them. That is why the Muslims started the Khilafat movement. Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali and Gandhiji took it as an opportunity to cement the unity between Hindus and the Muslims. So, and suggested the Muslims to start a non-cooperation movement against the Britishers. Okay, these were the causes of non-cooperation movement. Rowlatt Act, Jallianwala Bagh tragedy, Khilafat movement. And what were the objectives? Number one, restore the old status of Turkey, punishing those guilty of Punjab, attaining Swaraj for India. Okay, what were the programs? Boycott of legislative council, boycott of law courts, boycott of government schools and colleges, boycott of British goods, surrender of titles. Okay, so all these are there. And why was a non-cooperation movement withdrawn? Because of Chowri Chowra incident. Okay, what happened in Chowri Chowra? The 22 policemen were locked up in the mob and were burned. So the movement was withdrawn on 12th of February 1922. Okay, this much. Rest you do it. So once again, First two chapters for the weak students, Mahatma Gandhi and factor leading up to civil disobedience, do it. Rest everybody can do it. So 5 questions will come. First question, second question Indian history, then world history, and the last one again will be from UNO and United Nations organizations. So if you have time, little bit of time, then please go through the specimen paper of 2025, which is also there on my channel, so you can watch it if you want to do, or else leave it. Okay, so shall I end this session now? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and all the best for tomorrow's exam. You all are going to rock tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. Still, if you come across any doubt, then you can WhatsApp me. Okay, numbers are with you, you can do it.